WVOX. Once again, here's Greenburgh Town Supervisor Paul Feiner.
Good morning. My name's Paul Feiner. I'm the Greenburgh Town Supervisor, and we have an interesting second half of the program. I'm going to be interviewing some student interns, Zach Bergenfeld, John Rood, Josh Ringel, Andrew Oberlander, David Schumann, and they're involved in an exciting initiative raising funds for a program called Gift of Life. First of all, thank you very much for spending the spring, summer helping me do a better job as town supervisor.
No problem. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Josh, you've been working in my office. You were interned last summer, and could you tell us just a little bit about yourself?
Well, I go to UAlbany now, and as Paul said, I've worked for him last summer, and I worked for him the summer before as for my spring internship with my high school. And I'm going to Albany to study public policy. I want to go into government, so this is kind of like the perfect thing for me.
Not, to brag about myself. What made you want to come back? What did you like about the internships?
Well, I just thought it was like the things I was doing were good for my resume, and I learned some things. I learned how to run programs, and I went and talked to my career services person, and they saw I wrote on it I helped to organize a job program, and the guy said this is good that you have this here. This is the perfect kind of thing people want to see.
Yeah, even just being on a radio program is good. David, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm a student at Vanderbilt University in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm a double major in econ and communications, but I'm definitely more interested in the communications side of it. I decided to intern for you because I'm interested in media, journalism. I'm actually going down to Nashville in about a month and a half to start writing for a magazine down there, and so I'm looking forward to working with you to, maybe we talked about putting up some YouTube videos of stuff around town, blogging a little bit, and just getting experience in a lot of different areas.
Did you ever think that one of the initiatives you'd be looking at as working for a town supervisor is analyzing the taste of the issue of smell?
No, that was a totally new thing to me, and I started reading the blog a little this morning before I came here, and it was, I don't know, I guess it prepared me a little for the interview, but it still is, I didn't really know what to expect.
Zach, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm currently a senior at Ardsley High School, and next year I'll be studying business at the University of Southern California in Los Angeles. And I joined you, Supervisor Feiner, because I like government. I know it's one of my strongest areas and subjects in school, and I love to learn how it works and how being a part of that works and how to get back to the local community at such a local level in an area where I know it will affect me and the people I know.
Have you been on radio before?
No, I've never been on radio before.
What do you think of it so far?
I think it's pretty cool, and it's a definitely interesting experience, but it's kind of nerve-wracking because you know exactly what you say at this moment is being broadcast to thousands of people.
That's right, and if you make a mistake, you can't retract it easily.
Yeah.
Andrew, what about yourself?
I'm also a senior at Ardsley High School with Zach and John Rood, and next year I'll be going around the corner from here and studying history at Iona College. So I'm working with the town of Greenburgh because I think I know a lot about the town of Greenburgh, kind of its history and kind of issues happening in the town, and I just want to get involved.
And John?
Yeah, I'm a senior at Ardsley High School, and I will be attending SUNY Albany for majoring in business, and I wanted to intern with Paul Feiner because I thought it would just be a very nice internship, and I've been learning a lot so far for my first week, and I had a very nice experience working with him.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. As Donald Trump wouldn't say now, nobody's fired. Could you just tell us a little bit about the project you're working on, the Gift of Life?
All right. Well, what we're specifically working on right now is we're trying to organize a battle of bands in East Hartsdale Avenue, and it's going to be like a benefit concert. And what we're trying to do is get a bunch of organizations, like bands to come and play music, obviously, but also get like school clubs or organizations to come down and like have tables to help raise money and maybe do some raffles and to help raise money for the Gift of Life. And what they do is they do heart transplants for children all around the world, not just in America, but internationally as well. And for about like $6,000, they do a heart transplant and they treat heart defects.
John, when we chatted, a month or so ago, you were talking about trying to organize bands. Is it tough doing this? You just started this week.
It's a little tough. Well, just pulling them together is kind of like, a little hardship, but so far, we've been calling up a lot of bands, and I think we're going to have a nice turnout. We've got local school bands, so I hope that, everyone gets involved in the town of Greenburgh, and everyone will show up, and we'll have a nice time and donate people's time and money, and see if we can raise money to benefit someone's life that's in danger.
And if anyone listening happens to be in a band or knows anyone who's a musician and is interested in participating in our Battle of the Bands, you can contact us at greenburghny1@gmail.com.
It's actually an evolving effort. Andrew, you started a few weeks ago.
I've been here for 3 weeks, and I started with the Gift of Life, first the Gift of Life Race and Walk 5K that we're doing in September, and we're trying to organize another one in October. So what we're really doing is trying to provide for this organization that really has local roots as well through the local Rotaries and the Rotarians. The Westchester chapter of Gift of Life is looking to get heart surgeries and heart transplants and just have tangible results to save these kids' lives through Westchester Medical Center and Montefiore Medical Center.
Do you know how much it costs to have a heart transplant?
In general,
from the Gift of Life?
From the Gift of Life, I think it's about
$6,000.
$6,000. Yeah.
And it's usually hundreds of thousands of dollars that, the hospitals are kind of volunteering their time and organizing this. And if we could just get the $6,000, I think the interesting thing about this is we can see the tangible results. We can see like kids who had heart defects are now healthy. Well, as if you give, we were just raising money for Japan a few months ago. I mean, definitely Japan needs money, but if you give $1 million to Japan, you don't see the same tangible results as you would see by bringing in kids here and saving lives.
So the nice thing about this internship is when some of your fellow students are talking about what they did, they may say, they made some copies or whatever. You could say, I saved one life.
Exactly.
In terms of publicity for this, David, you want to go into journalism. How do you market something in just a couple of weeks? I mean,
it's definitely a challenge. We're still, myself and the other interns, we were brainstorming yesterday, and we still have a lot of thinking to do about it. But we definitely just really getting the word out. Local newspapers, like we wrote that letter to the editor yesterday, and that we sent out to the Enterprise, Journal News, and